whose attention I craved, wastes away in a French prison with only a copy of the Divine Comedy and a pet dwarf to give him solace. Wouldn't you love to know whose face he tries to conjure as he falls asleep on his lice-ridden bed of straw? Which sister? Which mistress? Poor Lodovico. He doesn't even have Magistro Leonardo's images of his lovers to console him now. My own match of wills with Leonardo has continued. I wonder if you haven't reached out from the grave, Beatrice, to meddle with my ambitions. Without your interference, and with the power I hold over his new patron, I should have concluded my business with Leonardo by now. I have pledges from the artist himself, but you know what a promise from Leonardo is worth. Sometimes I think he is the most adept player of us all. And yet, there are whispers that I might receive satisfaction from him on this very evening. Wouldn't that be lovely, my sister? Then you and I might both rest. The bell in the tower rings the 5 o'clock hour. I would love to stay with you past the twilight time. I remember that you do not like to be left alone in the dark. But I must go dress for yet another of King Louis's balls, where we shall all convene in the very rooms where you once lived, in the service of the new master, carefully avoiding any mention of the past, including yourself. Adieu, my love. Remember how we hated to speak the French language? One must speak it all the time now. The bells have stopped chiming, and Isabella imagines that her attendants grow impatient with the visit. Still, she finds that she does not wish to leave. She stands, caressing Beatrice's peaceful visage one more time, touching her stony locks, and nestling a warm cheek against her sister's cold, chiseled one. Beatrice, Beatrice, it's not that I didn't love you. You were like the swans in your pond, born awkward and ugly, maturing into beauty, bringing magic into the world, and singing at the hour of your death. You mythical creature, who on earth or above could not have loved you? It's just that for so long, I imagined that you had stolen my destiny, when all the while, unbeknownst to us, you were preserving it for me. Chapter 1. Roman numeral 10. Fortuna. Chance. From the notebook of Leonardo. When fortune comes, seize her firmly at the forelock, for I tell you, she is bald at the back. In the year 1489, in the city of Ferrara. She grew up in a land of fairy tales and miracles. That is what Isabella is explaining to Francesco as they ride through Ferrara's streets. It is Christmas time, and though there is no snow on the dry stone road, the horses shoot clouds of steam into the frigid air through their nostrils. This is the first time she has been allowed to escort her fiancé through the city on one of his visits. Francesco Gonzaga, future Marquis of Mantua, has come to Ferrara to romance his soon-to-be bride and to enjoy the city's many Christmas pageants ordered by Isabella's father, Duke Ercole d'Este, a great patron of the theater. Isabella believes that the more she tells Francesco of Ferrara's secrets and wonders, and the more she shows him of her father's spectacular building projects and improvements, the more he will realize her value. In this very church, Isabella says, pointing to St. Mary's of the Ford, almost 200 years ago, on Easter Sunday, the priest broke the Eucharist in two, and flesh and blood came spraying forth, covering the walls of the church and splattering the entire flock. The parishioners watched in awe, Isabella says, eyes wide with drama. The Bishop of Ferrara and the Archbishop of Ravenna came to see it. They instantly recognized it as the body and blood of Christ and declared it a true miracle of the Eucharist.